Today, I'd like to talk about a song that's been very special to me, very good to me. It's called Leave Your Light On, and it is the title track of the album Leave Your Light On that was recorded back some 7 years ago, I would say, yeah. In our home in Newlands, a beautiful old home with lots of space and a particular character which appealed to Johnny Blundell, who was the producer of the album. And we had a set of songs that we wanted to include in the album, and we'd recorded quite a few of them. When I say we, there was a bass player, Roger Bashu, the drummer, James Van Minnen. Johnny Blundell was not only the producer, but he added guitar, and myself. And at one stage, on perhaps the second or third day of this endeavor, Roger and I, the bass player, and I were taking a little bit of a break, and I was just playing him this riff that I had been working on. So it's on the baritone guitar, which gives it that very deep tone, puts the vocal arrangement into a different field. So it allows you to sing over chords that you would normally form on the ordinary guitar, but at a different pitch. So that was the one different thing about this song, namely that it was on the baritone guitar. And Roger had his bass there, and as I was playing that riff, he came in with the but way down in the next scale down for him. And he was particularly taken about the other unusual element of the song, namely the 5/4 tempo. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So it's that kind of rhythm. And my preoccupation with 5/4 time stems back to the first occasion when I heard the Dave Brubeck quartet playing their classic Take 5, which is a riff on the piano, over which Paul Desmond laid that iconic saxophone part which made up the melody. So between the two of them, the song was written over a 5/4 piano riff with a beautiful melody on the saxophone, then supplemented with lovely open style drumming in that 5/4 tempo, and then the bass. So here we had a song in 5/4, not a usual format for a folk song, and not even for a pop song, so just unusual. But it swings in a way that it doesn't appear to be a difficult thing. Leave your light on when you go, so you will find your way back home. Leave your light on. Life is easy when you know where you have come from. When you go, life is easy. And when you're living far away, we will remember every day to leave your light on. Leave your light on. Leave your light on, a concept told to me by a wonderful friend of mine, Mert Black, who told the story of his daughter that was traveling, I think, in South America, and She was away from home. But they would frequently, in error, leave her light on in her room in case she was coming home late. And that just left a thought with me. We had had a son that had moved to Australia at that time, and I could well imagine his emotions, my friend Mert's emotions regarding his daughter, because I had those same emotions about our son, whom we were missing. And indeed, that riff was written in his room. So I would sit in his room, play, and this thing came up. So the second verse of the song may explain that a little. On a stormy winter morning, I may wake up in your bed in the morning, and all the pictures on your wall will end up hanging in my head in the morning. And though we live from day to day, there is still so much more to say. Leave your light on, leave your light on, leave your light on. And on the album version of that song, you will hear that outro with a beautiful vocal contributed by Nonzi Galada, a friend of Johnny's and a co-musician of his in a band, who's a great singer. And she just put a very high voice, maybe a little bit like that Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, crescendo style of voice that comes in at the end there, I think just after the sax, or together with a sax solo. So have a listen to the song on Leave Your Light On the album, which is on Spotify and Deezer and iTunes and a whole host of other platforms. Thank you so much for listening, and see you soon.